helps if I turn my microphone on. Does that help a little bit? Yeah, that helps a little bit. Got just enough cloud cover today to make it kind of dark in here. Put my strap back on with my mouse so I'm not knocking into it 100 times. So I worked on the chain, building up the chain just a little bit this morning. We'll have to swim past the sea of tentacle, and Magikarp here to get to Staryu. See, there's another. I'd have had better luck out in open ocean, but I wanted a smaller section to hunt in. Look, at least it's bigger than the pond that the Colbeans spawn in. So I apologize for the bad quality of the Chinese Starmie in the thumbnail. It's a pain in the butt to find a good picture of one. It's not in like someone else's thumbnail. I needed to do yes there. Still working on leveling up the second Goldie. I have 3 left to hunt this way, and then it's fossils, and then after fossils is legendary birds, which I have to restart the game for. Here we go. After the birds is Mewtwo. Nice. I'm hoping these 2 hunts will be relatively quick, and then I can move on to Jinx. If anything, I would like these 2 hunts to take at least until Saturday to finish, or I get them quickly enough I can maybe get Jinx by Saturday when I gotta turn my game to do the Excalibur's raids, because we didn't do that this weekend. I'll take it. Don't always have to have an excellent to get a capture. Yes, I know. Tamaki's a good girl. There we go. Nice. But I hope everyone had a good weekend. Mine was pretty good. I don't need no tentacle. I hunted this one in Scarlet. Got a nice outbreak for it, and got 2 relatively quickly, and then lost a 3rd because I was in synchro mode. And my trainer was just a little too far away. I guess that would be a good thing with the new spawn distance for the Switch 2. Hi, magic card. Here we go. Much better. I have my chair inside. I don't know if I told you about that one. About that one the other day. She's sitting right there next to my bed. I'm running out of space in my bedroom. I have too many chairs. I'm very tempted to switch between that and my computer chair just to see how it sits for long periods of time. Really? One more try. I thought the tip of the tail spike there was actually another Staryu. Go away, I don't need you. Oh, everything other than standing between me and what I want. There we go. Really? Doing that again. So I hope everybody's hiding from the heat. We sure are here. Got up at 7 o'clock this morning so I could walk my dog before the humidity really kicked in. She better appreciate it too. Alright, one more and then I should start getting more Staryu spawns. I think that was the magic carp. Hopefully it didn't despawn the Staryu. Did not. Lovely. I didn't want to spend all my money on more Ultra Balls. I wonder if I can manage all 3 of the shinies I need with just what I have. That'd be kind of nice. Alright. Chain of 11. More of them should start spawning, hopefully. So of course the first thing I get after is another magic card. There we go. Once you start getting a little easier to not pay more in the 20s. At some point in time after you've got a big enough chain, they start being green ringed more or less all the time. Shift my 12 over here just a smidge. I can't really center these on the things. You can try, but you end up with a... You gotta have the 0 in a very specific place. I thought I had them placed okay. I guess not. Well, I tried to escape. I'm debating on if I want to do my replay of Let's Go Pikachu as a shiny run. It's actually the first time I've done that. It's a maybe. Like literally only be me catching a shiny on each route or something. Actually no, probably not. Really? If you don't want to get in the ball, then fine, I won't catch you. It would be to do a shiny run. I also don't want to waste major time because I don't know how long it'll take me to get Moltres Articuno on YouTube. That can very much be a thing I do in the future. Tried to avoid it. I've been getting a lot of tentacle and magic cards. God dang it. I'm about to run into a tentacle. Spawn in. very much appreciate it if it didn't take me an hour to build up this chain. Yes, I still have the Goldeen from the other day. I was not lying when I said I would not evolve it off screen. I really should have went and battled a couple more gym leaders just to get it up a few more levels. Semi-consistent over other dreams. For some reason, if I dream about like our local library, my brain likes to give our local library like a second floor with more books and stuff on it. But there's not a stairway to this library. It is literally like a ladder, and then you have to crawl through like a... It's not a proper door. It's kind of one of the like cabin storage doors you'll see, where it's more or less just a overglorified cupboard. But that little section of library lived in my brain for like months. And it's always so funny because I'll wake up from that dream and be like, the library doesn't have this. Why does my brain keep thinking it does? Say our library has a basement, but not a second floor. Great. Quite literally. Even greater if I can catch one. Really? Why are you so stubborn? There we go. But it's so funny though, because I had one of those dreams and met a friend in the dream, and it was all going well and good, and we suggested books to each other, and then for whatever reason I couldn't check anything out because the computer glitched. And it was just me. The person I was with, who in my dream I had been exchanging book titles and stuff with, could check her books out. But I couldn't check mine out, so I woke up mad. said, would you hold still? I'm not dealing with this hypermobile Staryu. If it can't hold still long enough for me to be able to throw a Pokeball at it, it doesn't deserve to be caught. Thought that was a Staryu for a second. Oh. Hi, Tentacle. Thing to happen. There we go. Hopefully that should get it. Alright. Thank you. I'm not doing half bad, but any luck when it comes to shining hunting is appreciated. Thank you. So good morning. I hope you have a good day. Nope. Why are you so stubborn? I'm thankful that it's not hopping around like that one was a minute ago. There we go. Hey, I made it to 20. Now I have either 12 or 16 left to catch. I can never remember which, and I'm too lazy to look it up again. A slim one, but it is a possibility. Chances are I'll be catching 2 Staryu and just evolving one. And then all I have left to chain hunt is Jinx. I will take that, please, and thank you. Might as well use a bunch of these berries. I only have 800 and something of them. I don't use berries all that often, actually. Tomorrow's comic book day. The current Miles Morales run updates, which would be nice. Alright, getting lots of Staryu now. That's good. Did I hit the green light threshold? When you build up a chain to a certain extent on Pokemon that are harder to catch, their difficulty of catching goes down. I have 4 or 5 more levels to go before the Goldeen evolves. Thankfully, after this one, in Staryu, I won't have anything left to evolve in this game. Shiny ones. So I'll be doing Kabutops and Amistar and Sword and Shield. You hold still. Thank you. unlikely at least. Depending on how many fossils I have left, whenever I find the shinies, I might be willing to get some more in and do another round and let's go. But that will depend on how many I have after I'm finished. I have like 80 Helix fossils after I get my first shiny. So I'll be just resetting with 100 fossils except for Aerodactyl. And yes, I wouldn't mind going and trying to spawn in the ones I need for it, but if I need like 60 of them, heck no. And also I miss hunting in other games a little bit. Creeping ever closer to that magical number. Still not running into all that many Staryu. There we go. Our first hiccup in the air conditioner yesterday evening, which it's done pretty good so far. So this is just with the... Oh! It evolved at 33? I thought it evolved at like 30... Oh, I'm thinking of Cubone. Okay, nice. He's kind of sad. I know there's a difference, but it's not like a big, huge difference for the way the shiny looks. They should have done a little bit of color swapping on him. Let me get him out of the team. less than a month until the next Pokemon presents. Bless you! Dang! Dad's in there sneezing. I'd need to blow my nose after that. Yeah, they do on occasion. There we go, much better. Poor guy. Hey Moose, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? Not yet. Not yet. I think he misheard me. There's some clothes in the drawer that need folded. I ain't done it yet. Nice. Hopefully you're hiding from the heat. I'm gonna have to get up in a minute and take Dad a roll of toilet paper if he don't stop sneezing. Yeah, it is a bit wider, which makes it a bit easier. But I do get Tentacruel in here, so they're kind of annoying to have to dodge around, and, you know, a sea of Tentacruel as well. Oh, there we go. Just nice. I'm looking forward to getting these next 3 hunts done. Then I get to do fossils. And after fossils, it's the 3 shiny legendaries I need. I don't need a shiny Tentacle though. So if I wanted to hunt them, I'd hunt them in Scarlet and Violet. Exactly where I did hunt them. Actually, I might have found one of them shiny in Legends Arceus, but don't quote me on that. I can't quite remember. I've got a lot of shiny Pokemon. It'll be fun. Looking forward to it. Then I'll have more or less all of Gen 1 caught shiny, except for Pinsir and Kangaskhan and Mew, which you can only get with Pokemon Go. And no, I'm not in a good area for Pokemon Go. But I'm gonna do Pinsir and Kangaskhan in Legends ZA. Really? Alright, there we go. I'm very grateful though for Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet, because I would still have so many more Gen 1 Pokemon to hunt if it weren't for those games. Alright, the new spawn in was the Magikarp. she has a ribbon on her ear. Hold up. This is the Pikachu from Build-A-Bear. Uh-oh, did the battery die? I think the battery died. My friend got it for me because they were doing a, was it a 2 for 20 or a 2 for 30? And they had the Pikachu and the Eevee. So she got the Eevee and then she stuffed me a Pikachu to send to me because we don't have a Build-A-Bear here. And my Pikachu in this game has the pink ribbon on her ear. So Sakura had to have a pink ribbon of her own. She has that one. And then Galahad, my chest pin, has a flower wrapped around one of his spikes. I do actually have a flower crown, I just can't get it down and show you guys because it's hanging off the lattice. And I don't want to have to go get a chair to stand on to get it. But when I got Galahad at a convention, it was after, the summer after X and Y came out, I had flower crowns that I was wearing. And as a joke, because it got knocked off my head on accident, I put it on the chest pin plush and it fit. So of course I had to go and couldn't find a flower crown I liked for him, but I did find the flower hair tie, which is technically what that is. Yes, my chest pin's name is Galahad. It was Galahad if it was a boy in game. And then it was, I want to say Brienne off of Game of Thrones if it was going to be a girl. Generally, all my Pokemon plush are named after my in-game Pokemon. But he is very much based off a knight, so of course I had to name him after one of King Arthur's knights. No, the actress who plays her is very handsome. Brienne did kick a lot of butt. Gen 5, my entire Pokemon team ended up named after Game of Thrones characters. I say Gen 5 was Really? I'm 2 for 2 for first shinies in Huntsbig Magikarp. But the second installment of the games, I named all my Pokemon after Game of Thrones characters. Out what I did with my Oshawott plush. Eventually I'm gonna find him. I think he's out in one of the totes in the garage or the storage shed. try and just let him bop around until he despawns. Oh, there he went. Bye, magic card. I can't wait to find out if we're getting regional variants or convergent species in Legends ZA, so I can start very lightly team planning. I have to figure out if I want to go with any kind of theme or something for this game. Check and see if the Sitting Cutie is in stock on the Pokemon Center website. That is actually what, like, the biggest majority of my Pokemon plush are. Excuse me, would you hold still? It really does. I'm figuring we probably will, considering that seems to be a semi-consistent thing now. We might not get like 10 or 12 like we do in other games, but 2 or 3 would be perfectly fine, and then, you know, whatever they evolve into. I don't mind reusing old Pokemon, and I know the Megas are the main star in this, but I would love to have just 1 or 2 new things to add to the team. Of course, this game should also have a couple hundred Pokemon in it, so even if we don't get anything new, should still have a good enough variety to use Pokemon I generally haven't used before. There we go. Excellent. Nice. I kind of miss the, being able to make whirlpools. One of the fun things about Brilliant Diamond was when you swam in the water, you left the little trail and you could, like, make swirls and stuff in the water with it. I don't think there was any avoiding him. I am excited for more Legends CA news. The promo periods feel so wonky when they don't follow their kind of general pattern. My keyboard. And apparently I'm just not going to be able to toss one to the side. What needs to have been shiny, dang it. have so many sitting cuties if I had the money for them. I need the I need the Blood Moon Beast plush to go with my regular Ursaluna. You gotta make a kind of a flick motion. It's a very weird kind of slapping thing, I guess. If you're throwing this way, you gotta do it. It's really weird and annoying, and it takes practice. There are a couple of tutorials you can look up on YouTube, just side throwing and let's go. But basically what I did, and then after that it was practice. I wonder if hunting this way is any less awkward with the Switch too, if it just aims better or anything. Hi, Magikarp. No, I don't need you. I think if I broke my chain on a Magikarp, I would cry. Yeah. I don't know how it's measured, considering my Switch is like a foot and a half to the left of me. I just know it has something to do with the direction the sensor on top of your Switch is pointing. No, I got what you were saying. You're fine. Hopefully Dad gets his nap in. Plus, he asked me a few minutes ago if I'd taken the clothes out of the dryer, and I told him not yet, and he thanked me, and it's like, I haven't done anything yet, though. I'm gonna put them on to fluff, when I go do dishes and fold them after. Bless him, this heat is the heat itself, the humidity's been horrible the past few days. You don't want to go do anything past like 8:30 in the morning. I've gotten up the last 2 days at like 7 o'clock to go walk the dog. Spent 2.5 minutes outside yesterday at the place I cleaned, just getting the garbage ready to take down to the road so the guys could pick it up. And it was sweating, and it's like, ugh. Yeah, but that's summer, and it ain't gonna get any cooler. We have just begun. Because our summer temperatures range anywhere from 100 to 110 when we hit the hotter days. Yeah, we're a little overcast too. It's the humidity. I can suck up a 90-degree day if the humidity is low. But if it's like 90 degrees and 70-80% humidity, it's like, no. But it's just that time of year. Gotta deal with it till about October. Of course, it is weird though, because usually we have our air conditioner on about the middle of July, or middle of June, And we actually literally didn't turn it on until the day after, the day this started. So the day after summer actually got here. Good lord. Where were all three of you a couple minutes ago? Of course, that's just our lives for the next 3.5 months or so. We suffer the hot days and we're thankful for the cool rainy days, and then it gets cold and everything flip-flops. Alright, the Dragonite was the new spawn in. Oh god, yes. 10 minutes worth of rain doesn't help anything at all. The ground is so dry, you get 10 minutes of rain and it's so dry the water doesn't absorb right and it just puddles for the rest of the day. It's gone. You want to hold still now, please? Thank you. Of course, to be fair, I miss snow. I miss snow in December and like the beginning of January, and not snow in the end of January and February. Me and Mama Blue were watching Paranormal Activity. What is the very last one? The last Paranormal Activity movie, the one where it's the chick going out to like the Amish farm. We were watching that the other day and it was snowing in the movie and I was like, yes, I need that right there. She's like, yeah. I was like, I miss winter too. Because it's easier to warm up than it is to cool off. Well, the evening's been kind of pleasant. Still a bit humid, but the temperature drops enough that it's like, okay, I could live with going outside for a couple of hours and like watching a movie or something in this weather. It's just summer, that's just how it is. Gotta live with it until fall arrives. It's the tiniest little hop over my Ultra Ball. I enjoy kind of living in hoodies when the weather's cold. I have my big purple cloak one that I do more or less just kind of live in when it's cold. That and my dad's orange camo jacket. He goes, oh, it's getting cold out the first time he sees me, and he goes, I've lost my jacket again, haven't I? It's like, yes, this is mine now for the next 4 months. He just rolls his eyes and laughs at me. fairly wet spring. Of course, we had a wet spring last year too, if I'm not mistaken. It was one of those ones where like every time you turned around it was raining. It was like, rain, which, you know, in a month and a half we'll be like, where's the rain? Staryu was the new spawn in. Oh no, you're fine. You haven't missed anything. People, we can set the air conditioner to like 66 or 67 and you go. Bless her, I have a friend, she'll look at me and she laughs because like they like their temperature in the lower 60s. She's like, I'm about to freeze you out. And it's like, yes you are, I have a hoodie. She laughs at me. It's because you're tiny. It's like, I'm not that tiny. I think we have our air conditioner set to 69 right now. That's more though because it's got a ding or something. We keep getting CH like 36 on it. And we had to turn it off and turn it back on again. There we go. She's a very much a cold room person. I don't mind lower temperatures if I'm trying to like sleep because I like sleeping under a ton of blankets anyways. But I am generally a 70s person when it comes to temperatures. Now, in winter, you know, when it's 15 degrees outside, I'm perfectly good with anything above 50. But like, during the summer, she'd laugh at me because she keeps her room at like, was it 63 or something? And I'd be going outside for like 2 or 3 minute intervals just to warm back up. If it would land, I would commit a tiny murder. Hi, Magic Heart. Bye, Magic Heart. I find it kind of funny that the Charizard spawning like over the water. Oh, nice and excellent. trading? Also, I know you'd want it back, but shoot. I don't remember if trading messes up your chains. I want to say no. Hold on, let me catch this and check and make sure trading won't break a chain. For all I know, it will. And if it doesn't, yes, I'll help you evolve your hunter real fast. But if it does, you're out of luck. Okay, it says no. Okay, give me just a moment. Alright, you're good. Trading a Pokemon does not break the chain. Communicate. Play with others. Player. Link trade. Assuming you want me to trade this back to you. I'd have done like all Pikachu or all Eevee or something, but you get a lot of the bots when you do those. I would trade it back once it's evolved. I'm so glad they made most of the trade evolutions catchable in Scarlet and Violet, at least at a later point. One of the cruelest things they ever did was put that person in, what was it, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum that was trained to a Haunter, but she gave it an Everstone so it wouldn't evolve into a Gengar. That was so mean. This looks like more than just your Haunter. Well, no, for Pokemon Home, it has to be marked from your game. I know, trust me, I have... Actually, no, I don't have to do the trade ones, because I had a friend who traded with me. I don't know, I think mostly for my home, it's just a bunch of pre-evolutions and stuff I need to put in to get the shiny Meltan. Pre-evolutions, and then Let's Go Eevee exclusive, which I'll have to poke my friend about trading over to me. That's fine. You're welcome. Don't mind, so long as it doesn't break my chain. Did you mean for Rhydon? Because he doesn't evolve here. Notice you skipped over the Macho. You just traded me your Rhydon. I'm assuming you meant to send over the Machamp, or the Machoke. I think you made an oops. I'm gonna assume there's gonna be a Kadabra after this one. Thank you for subscribing. Also, I'm amazed my YouTube alert works. It doesn't always. I'm still gonna go fix that so the actual, so DJ G-Rave actually dances the entire 20 seconds. Want him to learn strength? If you're anything like me, this is just a home filler, so probably not. Actually, I think you can relearn moves, so if you do want him to learn it, it'll be fine. Well, I mean, you gave me the other 3 trade evolutions, so I kind of figured, you know, Kadabra was probably going to be in there. Go through my home list on my phone and see what it is I'll need to catch to stick in Pokemon Home. do realize you're not getting this Abra back, right? I traded you a star. I don't think you meant to do that. No, but I figured you'd want your Machamp back. I mean, unless you don't need it, it don't bother me none. I mean, you traded it over to evolve it. Do you not need it for your home decks? Oh, okay. Well, go evolve an Abra real fast. Okay, I'll keep it then. Well, go evolve an Abra into a Kadabra, then you can, so we can finish your trading, and then you can give me back the Staryu. Or just another junk Pokemon. I mean, I have everything, so I don't really need it. The only reason at a later point I will have to retrade over pre-evolutions and stuff will be because I gotta restart my game with Shiny Hunt Mewtwo and the birds. I ain't trying to change Moltres and Articuno. Because they spawn maybe once every 3 or 4 hours. I think in the entirety of my time doing the Route 2 hunts, I had 2 Zapdos spawn. And that was like 8 or 9 hours worth of hunting, I think. Let's get back over here. Yes, we can. So many Pokeballs on you guys because you hop out of the way. Yeah, I heard Dragonite spawn up above me. Apparently it was a Charizard, never mind. Ain't nothing tiny about Tentacruel. Running into all sorts of tiny jellyfish. I don't need any of you guys. I need a sea star. Oh my god, they're making landing for Tide Funko Pops. And one of them is Littlefoot with his tree star. mid-jump. It actually managed to catch it mid-jump. Nice. Look, I hit a milestone number. No, I don't need a free shiny, honey. Also, yes, I bought a copy of the first Land Before Time movie from Walmart like 10 years ago for $5. Also, at this point, you'd probably be hard pressed to find a shiny in this game I didn't have. Because literally the only thing I'm lacking is Staryu, Starmie, Jinx, the fossils, and 3 of the legendaries. So no, you're good. Keep your shinies. I always laugh because the little birds at the beginning of the movie that are like fighting over the cherries, I always tell one of my friends that they make me think of her, and she's like, why? It's like, I don't know, but they make me think of you. Land Before Time is such a good movie. Nah, thank you for offering, but I'm good. I'm 200 odd Pokemon away from having a more or less finished shiny living dex, not counting a bunch of the mythicals and stuff you can only get shiny through like events and Pokemon Go. Offers appreciated, but yeah, I'll restart it. It will be the same code. If you want to go ahead and input it on yours. Eventually, at some point in time, I'm going to have to sit down and like just rewatch a bunch of the Land Before Time movies. Not necessarily all of them, because there's like 1,000,000,001 of them. But at least up to like, what is it, the 5th or 6th one? Which is Journey Beyond the Mists, or the one where they're trapped on the island with Chomper and his parents. Did I not go to... Here, let me see. You might want to make sure you're on a faraway trade and not local. We'll give it a minute and then try a different code maybe. Oh, there we go. Apparently it was just being stubborn. No, you're fine. You would be amazed at how often I go to do the 7-star raid with my friends, and it's like, okay, is everybody connected to the internet? And at least one person will be like, no. Like, well, you got 2 minutes. I've done it myself. I think everybody in our friend group has done it. And that should be all the trade Pokemon. So we've done 4. And anything you want to give me is fine. I'm perfectly happy with the junk Pokemon. Or the Pokemon I traded you to begin with. That works too. Just a second, guys. That is not what I needed to grab. Alright. Here you go. Enjoy your fully evolved Pokemon. Stop being hypermobile. I don't mind helping when I know it's safe to help. But if that had been a chain breaker, you'd have been you'd been up the creek without a paddle. That poor person the other day who wanted the Vulpix, and it's like, honey, I'm saying let's go Pikachu. It's like, I don't have a Vulpix in this game. Oh, there we go. Another star. Oh, you're welcome. I still have to do my shiny Melton stuff as well. I have Melanetia, and then I got the shiny Enamorous. I haven't gotten Meltan or Manaphy yet. Those are actually probably what I'll end up working on after I'm through shiny hunting in this game. Because mostly it's just a bunch of training in catching and whatnot. But yes, you're very welcome. It does make me curious as to what mythical shiny they will give us for doing a Pokedex from Legend ZA. So they could make it any of the three. They could make it Hoopa, Diancie, or Volcanion, or they could give us a actual shiny Magearna, which is not the red one, but shiny Magearna looks like an Ultra Ball. Of course, they could also, if they wanted to shake it up, give us a shiny Victini, which is kind of what everyone was thinking we would get for Sword and Shield. Oh crap, I gotta do Keldeo too. That one's gonna take forever. I have so many days to get in the Sword and Shield games. Yeah. Of course, to be fair, the only reason I had a complete Pokedex from Legends Arceus was because of that I did a Living Alpha Dex. That was how I spent a big part of about a 3-month period of time last year, just hunting for the alpha fossils and distortions. I went through so many distortions. When that happens, you're like, okay, I'm gonna let another Pokemon spawn in, and then I'll you know, go catch the other one, and then the one you were gonna go catch freaking despawns. Yes, me too. Of course, to be fair, at the point when Sword and Shield came out, I'd hit the point where the only Pokemon I didn't have were literally the new Pokemon introduced in Sword and Shield. Alright, I'll see you later, Moose. Have a good day. Thank you for the shiny luck. Yeah, when it came to Sword and Shield, I literally only needed the new Gen 8 Pokemon. So, you know, that's what I caught, was the new Gen 8 Pokemon. And that was it. And other than, like, maybe 5 or 6 shinies I managed to get in that game, that's all that's been transferred into my living dex in home was the Gen 8 Pokemon, and then it did some shinies. So I have like everything to get in that game. Another Gen 8 Pokemon. So yeah, that one will be fun. But I think a handful of the Pokemon in the various dexes overlap with each other, so that will help a bit. Sorry, Tentacool, I had to despawn your parent. Oh, nice! I currently have everything because I did the base Pokedex. It did just the basic living dex first. And it's not exactly a living form dex, but I only started doing shiny Pokemon with Gen 9. Seriously doing shiny Pokemon with Legends Arceus. Because before that I was just kind of a casual hunter. Oh, I want this Pokemon shiny, so let's take 12 hours to breed 600 something eggs so I can hatch one. But I didn't start seriously shiny hunting until Gen 9. When I realized I'd gotten like 200 shinies, and it's like, you know what, I might as well just do this. So here I am doing this. I hated having to get Melmetal through Pokemon Go. I'm hoping and praying that they do eventually give us a way to evolve Meltan without needing to do all the candy stuff in Pokemon Home. Cause that's just mean. No, there is a spot in Cerulean Cave where you fight Mewtwo that will actually spawn in a fossil a day. If you look up the Johnstone Pokemon Let's Go, I think it is Eevee, his Professor Oak Run, there's a point where he will show you the spot and tell you how to do what he calls the Johnstone skip to get the fossils you need. Or you could actually probably just look it up. Because you know, that's my hunt after I finish getting these last 3. Is reviving fossils. Excuse me. I hear my baby. I hear my dog scratching. No, you can actually get both fossil Pokemon in game. So you don't have to worry about that. But you should be able to look up where to find the renewable fossil pretty easy. Gonna wait to see if she meanders this way. She usually kind of wants out around now. Stella Marie! Are you good, Stella Marie? No, you can find Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan in Victory Road. They're just a river spawn, kind of like Kangaskhan. it is a version exclusive Pokemon, you can get it in game. I hear my baby. Should you go outside, Stella? Apparently not. Actually, can I get one to spawn? There we go. It is nice. I don't remember if I found that out from a video or if it was just a happy accident and I had it spawn in and it's like, oh, okay. Catch this Staryu and go see if my peach one's outside. That's actually a probably. Alright, let me go see if my dog wants out real fast. I'll be back in a moment. One thing I look forward to about ZA is that we shouldn't, if small trend continues, have to trade anything with anybody. Of course, considering this is a bit more of a modern Pokemon, and I don't imagine it's going to revolve around us completing the Pokedex again, even though, you know, that is always a goal. Hopefully everything will be catchable in game. I mean, I don't mind having to trade. I have plenty of friends to trade with, but it's nice not having to. Try here. How I hit that, I don't know. Thank you, Kay. Thank you for giving me that tiny win. You're welcome. Hope the rest of your day goes good. Hopefully I'll talk to you later. What I run into? Oh, hey, that's a Staryu. In real life, just even just me just going around in circles and make myself motion sick. I have no patience for you. How I did not knock into him, I do not know. Please don't be another hypermobile Staryu. I'm ready for a couple that stay kind of still. Oh, everybody's like, yes, we need the new Pokemon Presents so we can get a new Mega Pokemon. I would die so much just for the troll. Want them to not show us a new Mega Pokemon in the next Legend ZA trailer, and then like a week later, you know, come out with a mini trailer for a new Mega Pokemon. So we all know we're getting new Mega Pokemon. It's fine. There's a big rumor that we're apparently getting 30-ish new Mega Pokemon, which sounds kind of fake to me. I feel like they give us 30 new Mega Pokemon. But I just think it would be funny. Here's a brand new trailer, 2.5 minutes worth of things from Legend ZA, and none of it be the new any of the new Mega Pokemon. Just for meanness. Just to watch the Phantom Booster shit. We are every other fandom out there. We are at the same time the best and worst fandom ever. Oh, nice! You ran into a Staryu. I figured it was the Magikarp because he just popped in like right behind me. Oh, he did that thing. Really? I'm 2 for 2 with shiny Magikarp. If that had been the last go round, it would have been a shiny Staryu. Why do I get the feeling I'm about to get like just drowned in a sea of shiny Magikarp and at least 1 or 2 Tentacool before I get my shiny Staryu? naturally. I'm not that mean. And yes, I am. I am that mean, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm not. She's still not on the porch. She's probably laying in the sun. It's not super, super bad outside right now. So excuse me. I do that a lot. He's still flopping around. I usually go to 150, but seeing how I traded some today, I might go to 125 and then just do some extra tomorrow. We'll see how I feel when I get to 125. There's my baby. I'm gonna take a real quick break to like refill my water bottle and stuff. So I'll be back in a minute. the Pikachu like does a battle cry and his cheeks spark like we're hopping in the water and I'm gonna could you be any closer to the edge of the water? Immediately pops up as I use the lure. Oh, nice. Was it Staryu? It was! Really? Accidental, excellent, wonderful. Probably have enough candy to go sell a bunch. Haven't actually checked. Maybe next time I get a drought for Staryu, I'll go sell a bunch of it. Yeah, I have a little bit. Come on, I've got 2 shiny Magikarp here already. Can't give me a shiny Staryu. Guys ever watch a movie and forget like YouTube was a thing during that movie? Like I like the Paranormal Activity movies just because they're kind of dumb and fun. In the marked ones, they're making like YouTube videos, but every time I start watching the marked ones, I forget that they live in a time period where YouTube is a thing. Even though YouTube's been a thing since like, what is it, 2002 or something? Okay, fine, I can't throw to the right at the moment. Since YouTube's been a thing since like 2002 or something. I think I really discovered YouTube majorly to like high school. Really? I think I discovered it mostly through A&Vs. Probably Wolf's Rain and stuff. I miss the days when you could like legit customize every part of your YouTube. You could make it a bazillion and one different colors. You literally had like the background wallpaper thing like MySpace and whatnot. Now your only customization is your banner and your icon. Not counting the about you and whatnot. And the banners are so funky to mess with. Because you can't do one banner and have it show up the same way on the 3 different mediums. You gotta do one banner and try to figure out how the frick to make it fit within the 3 different mediums. starfish. Ah! Perfect timing. Nice. Usually I do that and I'm about a second too soon, so the Pokeball just bounces off the Pokemon and sinks to the bottom of the ocean, I guess. I think if you miss throwing a Pokeball at a Pokemon, you should have a 50% chance of getting that Pokeball back after the turn is over or something. Maybe not so... Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. Maybe not so much on the water, but like on land. You know, if the Pokeball misses, it doesn't break. Pokeballs apparently only break when you go to catch Pokemon and fail. They should definitely implement a thing where there's a little chance we might get a Pokeball back if we miss. Of course, we can really only miss in this and Legend Arceus, so I guess it works out. Let's say if that's gonna be another shiny Magikarp, I'm gonna crawl under my desk and hide for the next 2 weeks. Getting some money soon, but I shouldn't get paid for about 2 more weeks, so. Someone would like to mysteriously donate $50,000 to my bank account. Actually, I can't say anything. I'm always pleased when I put money in my account and it's like, oh, here's your balance, and I have like $15 more than I thought I did. Our air conditioner shut off. It'll turn back on in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna have to go see if I need to reset it. There's enough cloud coverage today that it's not too bad outside. The sun's just not beaming down and hitting the front of the house like a semi truck. It just did its usual thing. Hits the proper temperature, shuts itself off for 60 seconds, then turns itself back on. Go after this one, it's easier. Through so many Pokeballs for only having caught 113 guys. Get to the one in the corner. Maybe. I probably just ran into that Magikarp, which is what I was trying to avoid. Well, I summoned a Staryu, it just wasn't shiny. Stormy in the corner, but I ran into the tentacle first. There is not. It's gone. I need like 6 different people with riding Gyarados doing a dragon dance. Seen in the anime, the first time we see like Gyarados majorly after James kicks his one in the ocean and it like drowns and it pops up a Gyarados and summons like 5 other Gyarados to make these people's day just utterly horrible. Another accidental excellent. Awesome. You are not a Staryu, but at least you're not shiny. Well then. Sorry, dude, I don't need you. Do need this one though. Take a sip of pop yesterday, and nothing huge. I like this much in the morning just to drink and kind of help kill any weird sleep taste in my mouth. And I got a mouthful that was mostly fizz, so of course, you know, it goes up my sinuses. I have pop coming out of my nose. I'm coughing it up for 3 minutes. Done that in years. I think it was in high school the last time that happened, and it wasn't with soda, it was with water. Just a friend said something really funny. Spewing soda out of your nose. Or water in the one case. Thank God I had a tray. I was actually eating lunch that day. Charizard for being so near the ocean. I guess technically if Cinnabar Island has a volcano, at least in the anime, that would be a spot for them. It's okay, I'm not too surprised about the Charizard near the ocean, but still. Jump. Gonna trap me in this corner with the magic carp, I'm sure. He's taken to curling up on the bed since we started turning the air on. Definitely gonna have to try and keep up on Ultra Balls here, though. throwing Pokeballs to the left. It's Pokeballs to the right that give me trouble. No, I think that just has to do with me being right-handed. The motion doesn't come as easy as it does aiming to the left. One more try. No, if you're just gonna keep hopping, I'm not gonna keep throwing Pokeballs. Whoops. Went into the tentacle? Nope, the tentacruel. There we go, there's another Staryu. I don't know what it is. If, I have so much trouble aiming to the right. Oh, so that was another tentacle. You guys know this about me, don't you? Would you go? There we go. Thank you, Jesus. Far too much effort to encounter the Staryu. I watched a video yesterday and it was British people trying Texas barbecue for the first time, and those videos are so funny. Showing the British people beef ribs and pork ribs and brisket and sweet tea. I don't drink tea myself personally. I always get behind a good rib or a good brisket. Of course you move. There we go. I'm gonna go to 140. And then tomorrow I'll just do an extra 10. Bye, jellyfish. Under the beach with my sister and my school. It was family vacation. My sister's like, what if I get stung by a jellyfish? And I'm like, you're not gonna get stung by jellyfish. She got stung by a jellyfish. Like, how? So the ocean freaked me out enough that I wasn't in it a lot, so. only sell like half my raspberries. Love how they redid the zoo to where it looks more like little ponds for people's Pokemon to rest in, but it's still very clearly a zoo. Go back to sleep. We'll make up your dang mind then, dude. One second, he's gonna go back to sleeping. Next, he gets food. see if I can get a shiny. It might have just been the Pikachu.